Hello and welcome back to ALECtv, here from our annual meeting in Salt Lake City. I'm your host, Matt Fisher, and joining me now is Representative Randy Fine of Florida, here to talk to us today about school choice. Randy, thanks for joining us on ALECtv. How's it going?
Of course, it's going great.
Awesome. So tell us what brings you here today to ALEC annual meeting, the idea of school choice. For those who may not know, it's been talked about a lot in Republican circles, conservative circles, but for those who may still be kind of learning what the concept of school choice is, what does that mean for American families?
Well, it's parental choice. It's more than school choice. It's the idea that parents get to find the right options for their children. And in Florida, we just had the largest expansion of school choice in history. Parents can now get the money that we would spend to send their child to a government-run school, and they can take that to a private school. Also, many parents can get the money that would have been spent and use it for other things to help their child's education, particularly if they're a parent of a child with special needs.
Awesome, awesome. So what just passed in Florida, the bill you passed, the largest expansion of school choice in American history. So how did that happen in Florida? What was the process of getting that enacted into law? And ultimately, what are some of the benefits we're seeing right away in the Sunshine State for residents?
Well, we've had school choice in Florida now for more than 20 years, and the more we do it, the more people want it. The problem is we didn't have access to enough people. So we increased the income level for which you're eligible. If you're a family of 4 in the state of Florida making $100,000 a year or less, you can now get a voucher to send your child to a private school. If COVID taught us anything, it's that parents need choice. In this world of mask mandates and critical race theory and all these other crazy things that government bureaucrats want to do, parents have to have the ability to make the right decision for their children.
Absolutely. So for those in other states, for lawmakers who are curious about the idea of education reform through school choice, but who may not necessarily have all the arguments on their hand, what are the key components, the key arguments that are essential to winning over audiences for school choice?
Sure. I think the key argument is this. Your future should not be determined by your zip code. And unfortunately, in some of our poorest neighborhoods, the schools just aren't good. Now, what the left would tell you is just throw more money and more money and more money at them. They do that. It doesn't work.
Right.
But what the parents who want to escape those failure factories can do in Florida is they can say, I am not consigning my child to the fate of that neighborhood school. I'm going to send them to a different school. The number one urban school district in America is Dade County. 70% of the students in Dade County no longer go to their neighborhood school.
Wow, that's impressive. So looking forward, how do you get more involved in school choice? For those of us who are interested in the idea of education reform through giving American families more options and choices, giving parents more choices, what are some of the ways that Americans can get more involved with this movement?
Well, they need to just demand their legislators bring school choice to the forefront. It particularly works in urban areas. If you're a rural area, school choice can be more difficult because you might not be able to have 5 schools in a rural area.
Right.
But if you're in an urban area where the schools aren't good, some of the biggest beneficiaries of this are single parents, are single black parents, single black mothers have dealt with this. We're helping children escape from a one-size-fits-all education system. It's working great in Florida. It's why our school system is just killing it right now. And people should look at the Florida example and bring it to their states.
Definitely. So thank you so much, Representative. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us on ALECtv, and thank you to our listeners and viewers for tuning in. Be sure to stay on for more content here from our annual meeting in Salt Lake City.